Welcome to Leadership Legacy Radio, where we inspire you to live your dreams, encourage you to take massive action, and be your authentic and genuine self. We focus on 3 pillars. That's empowering youth, equipping leaders, and enriching marriages so that you can go out and dominate your space.
If you're ready to dominate, you're listening to the right show. This is the Leadership Legacy Radio. Now let's go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Today is May 1st. It's National Day of Prayer, and I wanted to come to you because we just finished praying for the 7 streams, mountains of influence, and I had the privilege and an honor of praying for businesses. And one of the things that I was really excited about is just what business owners are able to do, what entrepreneurs are able to do. You know, one of the things that came to mind during the prayer was that we can make a difference. We believe we can make a difference, and then we go out and try to make the difference, right? So we're bold enough to actually believe that that is something that is possible for us, that is something possible that we can do, that we can make happen. And so for me, I wanted to be able to just share a little bit about like what I've been learning, right? And so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about mastering the inner conversation. For me, this is probably my favorite chapter in the book that I have written, and it's because of what I was brought up around, what I was raised around, what I was kind of like, you know, encouraged to believe, and really the understanding that like you can do whatever you set your mind to. You know, oftentimes it's because of the false beliefs of others, or what they believe or what they were exposed to, that you are limited in scope to what you can accomplish, right? And so if I was to have certain things like that I would say, you would be able to finish that sentence, right? You know, if I said something like money doesn't grow on, and you would finish that statement. Or if I said, who do you think you know, people will know how to finish the statement because it's just passed down from generation to generation. But let me ask you this. If you were to talk to a child and we were all in a park and a child comes up to you and they're like, Miss, I have some exciting news, right? And then they share with you a dream or an aspiration. Let's say they want to be president of the United States, or they want to be a firefighter, or they want to be a doctor. What is the first thing that comes to mind? Man, what a big dream. What an amazing dream. What an amazing goal. And you are excited about them because of the excitement that they've shown. Now, you don't stop and say, well, let me tell you what you need to do first. You need to get good grades, and you need to make sure that you get into this school because this school will make sure that the path is clear. Like, you're not going to do that, right? You're not going to shut down their dreams. You're not going to shut down their ambitions and their visions and the goals that they have. But we do that to adults. Why? And I was having a conversation with somebody recently, and it's because we tend to project where we are on others. If I am not that ambitious and I see that you're coming along the path and you're an adult, you're a little bit younger than I am, I assume that you can't accomplish it because I'm like, well, you have all these cards stacked against you. Listen, it doesn't matter where you are. It only matters if you believe. If you believe. And so I really want you to understand, it doesn't matter if somebody thinks if you're qualified enough, let them. It doesn't matter if somebody thinks that you're going to fail, let them. You know, it doesn't matter what they say. What they say and what they believe is none of your business. None of that is going to help you. It's going to move you forward. It's going to support your business. It's going to let you go to the next level. Now, what I'll tell you need to do is I want you to start talking to yourself. And I'm talking about affirmation, speaking to yourself. So today, if you want, I have an affirmation sheet of a whole bunch of affirmations that I have that I'm going to have at the back of the book that I'm going to share with people that I will give to you for free that you can use every single day. Get up every day and use these affirmations. Just say, I am, and whatever comes after I am is the most powerful thing that you can say. I am qualified. I am called for this. I am built for this. I am successful. I am valuable. I am a speaker. I am a coach. I am a international, world-renowned philanthropist that makes an impact in the community. Like, what are you saying after the words I am? And it's really important because your inner voice sets the tone for where you go. What you repeatedly tell yourself, you will eventually become. If you don't intentionally talk to yourself and you just listen to the words that have been shared in your sphere, that have been said to you when you were a child, like, hey, you have to go to school, you have to get good grades. No, listen. Yes, we do want you to get good grades, but I want you to be intentional about what you want to become, who you want to become, right? Because that is really where everything happens, right? When you start to make sure that the inner voice that you're hearing is loud, but it's yours. It's encouraging. It's edifying. It's uplifting. It's encouraging and inspiring. Are you speaking to yourself? Are you motivating yourself? Are you inspiring yourself? You have to set the tone for where you want to go. The second thing that I want to share with you is make sure that you speak to where you want to go, not where you've been. You know, I know this was something that really kind of held me back. So when I first started writing the book back in 2018, one of the things that stuck out in my mind is, you know, who do I think I am to write a book, right? And since then, I have actually written 3 books. I have 3 books written, and I never published them because those voices started to kind of play the way that I showed up. They affected the way that I did things. And so what I want to share with you, what I want to encourage you to do is don't let the voices stop you from moving forward. So I have 3 books, and the goal is I'm going to publish these books. I'm going to publish them fast. So I'm going to publish the first book, and the first book that I wrote is the first book that I want to put out, and that's Borrowed Belief. And really, it's all about mastering the 11 things that you need to do to uncover the persistent action that you need to accomplish your goals, your visions, and your dreams, right? I want you to never give up on the things that you set for yourself. Now, is it going to be challenging along the way? Absolutely. Is it going to not look like what you probably think it should? Absolutely, because you don't know what that's going to look like. But I do believe that you can do anything that you set your mind to. If it's a book that you want to write, if you want to speak internationally, if you want to travel the world, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. And I believe in you. So the Borrowed Belief is all about that. Like, listen, if you don't believe in yourself, know that I believe in you until you do. I want you to borrow my belief, right? The last thing that I want to share with you is interrupt any pattern that does not serve you. If you are one of those people right now that you're like, okay, people tend to do one of 2 things, right? And I shared this on a coaching call today. You either are moving away from pain or towards pleasure. And so what I want you to ask yourself is, what kind of conversation am I having? If you want to work out, are you saying, I'm fat and I want to lose weight? Or that's what pain sounds like. Or are you speaking uplifting, encouraging message? I am going to get a 6-pack abs. I am going to be 250 pounds. I am going to be 190 pounds. There is a difference when how you speak. One is negative. You're trying to get away from pain. One is pleasure. When you are excited about going to something, to do something, you show up differently. So I need you to learn to speak to yourself, to encourage yourself, to inspire yourself, but most importantly, master that inner conversation in your mind, because you have amazing potential, but you're not going to get there if you have these thoughts that come into your mind. I shared recently on a podcast something that I learned from my mentor, and he said there's 3 things that you need to do, and it was talking about, he was sharing the importance of necessary endings. Right? And really what he's sharing is there's 3 things that aren't currently serving you right now, and you need to be very aware of them. The first one is, what habits are you doing right now, or do you have, that aren't serving you? Do you have a habit that isn't serving you? And this can be anything. This can be something from, sleeping in, to watching TV, to whatever, eating junk food. What is that habit that you can identify right now that isn't serving you? Like, you say, okay, this is my goal. These are the things that I'm doing. This does not match what I'm trying to accomplish. The second thing is the thoughts. And this is what I'm talking about right now. Mastering that inner conversation. What thoughts are you having? And are they helping you? Are they serving you? Are they uplifting. Listen, you don't have to be peaches and cream all the time, oh, good old jolly, but you do need to encourage yourself. Get up, go. It's time to move. It's time to get after it. You got this. You're built for this. Listen, I'm going to show you guys something that I did recently. So in every suit that I have, in all the jackets that I've had, I have now started to get everything customized because I really want to be intentional about how I show up. So in my jackets, I have these inspirational quotes just as a reminder to tell me what I need to do, right? And so one of them says, walk in your purpose. The other one says, never give up. Like all of these things are just a gentle reminder of what I am trying to do. Is it going to be easy all the time? Absolutely not. The last thing, and this one is probably going to hurt you because it did kind of go, this is going to be tough, is what relationships are not currently serving you. What relationships? So here's the challenge. There are some relationships that you currently have in your life. They may be good, they may be bad, but they may not be serving you. And what I mean good or bad, it could be a relative, it could be a friend, it could be whatever, like somebody that you just met. Are the relationships that you currently have helping you get to where you want to go, or are they keeping you from accomplishing your goals and your dreams? With that being said, remember, you need to master the inner dialogue in your head, that conversation that you're having. Make sure that you're speaking to yourself, not listening to yourself. Now, go out and crush it, dominate this day, and go out and dominate your space.